and he was there when the bride and groom proposed to each other.
Oh, nice.
Like their proposal story is pretty funny because like the bride, of course, like he's like, when are you gonna propose? When are you gonna propose? And then they went to the Lantern Festival in like
when they set
when they set the things
the
out.
rise.
Yeah. So the officiant, his name is Dang.
Dang.
Like yeah,
Dang.
yeah. So the bride was like pressuring like the groom like to when are you gonna propose or whatever, and then eventually she kind of like let go of it. But then they planned this trip together to go to the Lantern Festival, and so the bride told Dangs like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna propose him at this festival, and then at the same time it's like, okay, cool, I'll help you out or whatever, right? And then separately the groom comes up to him, is like, hey, I think I'm gonna propose to like her name's Deanna. It's like I'm gonna propose to Deanna at this festival too. He's like, cool, all right, wait,
just like.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But it's a really sweet moment. I think they have like a video or whatever. But so Dang was supposed to take photos of him like getting down on the knee or whatever, and vice versa. So in his head he was taking bets on who was gonna propose first or whatever, and she ended up going first, because as soon as they let go of the thing, like she turns to him, it's like, William, and he's like, are you kidding me? And he gets on her knees. It's just like, yeah, it's a pretty good proposal story. Okay. Yeah. So much happy to them.
Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats to David and Deanna.
Congrats on finding true love.
Yeah, they did it. Everything else went pretty much without a hitch. I think the only other thing that went pretty bad was one of my friends who was like emceeing the thing knocked over one of my light stands.
Oh wow! And
luckily,
it fell on the
no.
ground?
Luckily, it's just a stand that got like bent, because what happened was the stand fell, but then it fell over a speaker and like the thing just bent.
Oh, because of the way.
The weight of the light on it or whatever.
Professor was like,
just.
That was Magneto.
Magneto, right? It unbent it.
Yeah. It was a pretty good weekend overall, and then we got to go explore on Sunday.
Yeah,
like a little bit, because the wedding happened on Saturday, and then Sunday we kind of explored around like Victoria a little bit. Had a lot of poutine. The best poutine that I had was.
So describe poutine for those that never tasted poutine.
Yeah, poutine is basically just French fries, potatoes. Oh, not potatoes. Well, I mean,
cheese curds.
Sometimes I have that. It's cheese curds and then gravy. And then you have Montreal style where you can add cured meats to it. So it's just basically carne asada fries, but of the north.
Canada,
Where's that here? Which?
I don't know. You're gonna ask for fries. You're gonna ask for fries at a sandwich place.
I feel like somewhere. I don't know.
I think
we can look it up.
I think they do. I think they have around here, but.
But yeah, this place that we went to, it was kind of like it looked like a hole in the wall, because like you literally had to go. It's by like the wharf.
Like walk into the hole in the wall.
No, well, kind of, because like and it's right by the waterfront, and it's l'authentique poutine.
Oh,
and
nice.
They have what was it? And something about the gravy and like the cheese curds, because the cheese curds I heard like it's good cheese curds if it squeaks, like when you chew it or whatever.
Interesting.
And these ones were like really squeaky, so they were really good. Something about the gravy was really good about. Shut the fuck. See these guys laughing, like trying to hold back a laughter. I can see it. We tried the Costco poutine. That's like a good baseline.
What? This is Costco poutine?
Yeah, we went to a Canadian Costco.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You take pictures?
I can't remember if I did. I think I did. I have to you have to remember, like, because of the way the flights were and the wedding, like I was like super dead.
Oh, okay.
Like I was pretty much like zombie status. Like that's how I usually am after like a full day wedding or whatever. Like I need like 1 day to recover, but because there was travel involved, it took a little longer.
What did the Costco menu look like? Do you remember?
They have
hot dog.
They have Polish dog.
Polish dog, yeah, Polish dog
Yeah,
with
Polish
a soda.
dog. Yeah, Polish dog with a soda, still $1.50.
Oh, wow.
But
Canadian.
$1.50 Canadian. So in
like,
freedom dollars, that's like $1.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper, yeah, because it's like 75 cents to the dollar, or like $1 Canadian dollar is like 73 cents or something like that. Yeah,
nice,
something like that. Yeah, but they still have. I don't think I saw a chicken bake over there. They do have pizza and all that.
Well bake.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon. Yeah, or they just call it bacon over there.
Yeah, they just call it bacon.
That's weird.
Just like in Korea, they just call it
ham,
barbecue,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you put cured meats in the poutine, that's Montreal style apparently.
Oh yeah, Montreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was like, this is just basically, you know, again, northern carne asada fries.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
You know, no salsa, just gravy.
Yeah. We walked around downtown Victoria. It's pretty nice. It's like a kind of like an old style kind of thing. We saw like the like the administration building or whatnot, something like that, like the court building or whatever like that. A lot of good old style architecture and all that stuff.
With a name like Victoria,
Queen Victoria, you know, yeah. They take pride in their indigenous population, so they have like some like totem poles and stuff like that, like around. Nice. Took some pictures of those. Yeah. And then after that, we took the long flight home, which should have been normally a 4 hour flight. It was like 12 hours of traveling.
12 hours?
Because it was 3 flights and 2 layovers.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, I was like, I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
Because it was just like we had to go from Victoria to Calgary, which is like in the middle of Canada.
Yeah.
Like it's like east of Vancouver. It's like right there. And then we had to go all the way to LAX, and then from LAX went to San Diego. And then when we got back, I had to wait even longer because like my ride from the airport was like not there. Yeah, because I mean there was delays and stuff, so I get it. I was like, okay, I have to let him know. And then after that, I had to take my my second assist, his name's Patrick, home.
Yeah, I texted you around that time.
Yeah,
because I was editing episode 8, and I was like, hey Brian, do you mind sending me the pictures? And it was like that Monday night.
It's Monday night, yeah.
Monday night, and the pod came out episode. It came out that Tuesday morning, and I was like, sorry for the delay, because I didn't want to just here's the episode. I was like, nah, Brian has sent me a photo, so that dropped at a later time.
That was Monday, and then I sent my photos to you Thursday.
Yeah, you sent it late. I didn't have yours. That was way too.
Oh, that's on you, bro.
And it was one photo.
It was one photo.
Oh my god!
He sent photos.
Yeah, because I didn't get back. I wasn't home, like just chilling at home until like 2 or 3 in the morning Monday night. Yeah, and like this is after traveling like 12 hours or whatever. So I was like, it took like a couple of days to recover. Like I'm fine now. But yeah, it was a whole thing.
Oh man, sounds tiring just thinking about it.
It was honestly just the flights. I'm never doing that again. Where there's like a lot of flights and a lot of layovers. Like 3 flights and 2 layovers is a lot now to me. Because you have to get out, you have to get in, and like you have to wait, and all that stuff.
I'm just still thinking about the poutine fries.
I know,
dude. I miss it, dude. Tim Hortons, like that was the other thing too. I woke up the first day. I woke back, I was like, yeah, man, let me just because every morning we got like Tim Hortons because there was like one near where we were staying at, and
the Starbucks of Canada.
Right,
which is funny because there's also Starbucks like everywhere.
Yeah, but it's like
I mean, Tim Hortons is cool because like they have.
Yeah, like
think of it like they have like donuts.
Nice donuts.
Yeah, they have donuts and stuff, but they have actual food.
They have like
stuff.
wraps and stuff.
Wraps, and then I think that the thing that we got was like a was it Chipotle steak bowl, which is really good. Yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah, and then we got the Timbits, which is just basically donut holes. All the donuts and stuff are really good. Yeah,
that all sounds good right now.
We also visited, I think, an A&W restaurant.
Oh, what?
Dang,
in Canada?
Yeah. I one of my friends was telling me there's like one around here, like in San Diego somewhere. I was like, what?
I thought, but
yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
But yeah,
in East County, I would assume. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, I missed that. I brought for next thing I brought back some maple whiskey, so we'll try that.
Oh dang!
That's
what you got to pour.
Yeah, that's what I pour. Yeah.
No chase or chase.
That's probably sweet.
Yeah, it's like sweet enough to be like a liqueur, but it's pretty hard enough to just be like a sipper, you know? Yeah. So I look forward to that. Nice. And I'm trying to see if I can bring a sample of because my friend bought a bunch of the maple cookies from the duty free or whatever.
Oh, the ones with the cream in the middle.
Yeah, the maple cream.
Good. Yeah, I'm excited for next episode.
I know. Well, because he bought like a whole bunch to bring back. I couldn't buy any because like I didn't have room like whatsoever, not even like to hand carry or whatever. And like, I was like, the thing that he got has like 3 packs. I was like, I still need to give it to him because he forgot it. And then I was like, all right, well, I got to stare at these until I give it back. I'm really tempted to just open one.
Canada's also known for their ketchup chips, right?
Yeah, ketchup.
Ketchup chips and all dress chips. I wanted to bring back some of those too. Some of my other friends brought it back. Like they actually brought a whole suitcase thing just to put like food in.
That's smart.
Yeah. Plus, they needed a new suitcase anyway, but like they're like, might as well put it to use, and we'll just stick like all these like chips and stuff in there that we can't get.
It's that damn air.
Yeah, because you can get it like off of Amazon. It's just hella expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what, $6, $7?
Like $21, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Sour cream and onion chips and a side of ketchup.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that was Canada. That was pretty much the big thing that I had. I mean, I had a couple shoots here and there, but I was mainly preparing for that.
So, what is your X-Men name then, Brian? After that trip, what would you?
I don't know
if you can give yourself a nickname just from that trip alone.
From that trip, I don't know, man. I have to think about that. It goes like the whole thing is like, what superhero power would you want? what would your superhero mutant gene would be?
Poutine man.
Poutine man.
Like fries just come out of your wrist.
Gravy.
Yeah, dude, gravy coming out of every orifice. He's shitting everywhere.
No, that's poutine.
Out of your ass fire.
Ass fire.
You'll get caught up in that.
All right. That was a long check-in.
Yeah.
The next segment, Snapple Fact. Snapple Fact is around Halloween. So Halloween is even older than Christianity itself. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Really?
Paganist belief.
Mm-hmm. It all started as a pre-Christian Celtic festival called Samhain, which means summer's end.
Yeah.
Held in the beginning of November, the feast recognized the last day of the fall harvest and spirits crossing over. Since they believe the veil between the living and spirit world grew thinnest at that time. People in Ireland, the United Kingdom, and northern France used to ward off ghosts by lighting sacrificial bonfires and, you guessed it, wearing costumes to trick the spirits, according to history.com.
Nice. Yeah, you'll find that most of the holidays we celebrate are just basically Christianity and stuff trying to like hide the pagan stuff. Yeah. Like Christmas, Easter, all that stuff.
That's why they have KFC for Christmas. Makes sense.
Sure. No, that's Japan. That's a whole different thing. Has nothing to do with Christianity at that point.
All right. Well, just a reminder. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Or whenever this comes out. Happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you had a good Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Halloween 2024.
You're not that late. It's fine.
I know, but it's going to come out at a later time. But happy Halloween, y'all. Hopefully everyone's safe and you had all the candy. Because I know everyone that's watching probably have kids. Or no one went to their door for trick-or-treating, so you have a bag of candy left.
Oh, yeah, it was like the same thing like last year. I don't know if like you did candy last year, but
man.
Dude, it was so much candy left over.
I had so much candy left over because no one came.
Yeah.
So we moved into a new place last year, this place, right? And I was so excited. I was like, all right, cool. New environment. I'm going to dress up as like this scarecrow, wear a padded everything, like big jacket, everything. Yeah. So people would come to the doorstep thinking it's a dummy, right? It's like no one's in there. And I would have a basket. I sat there for like 3 hours. And I was like, man, this place sucks. I went back inside. I was so happy to like scare people. And it didn't happen. So hopefully maybe this year I'll sit.
There was like not even a thing too where, because you know some parents with like younger kids, they go earlier before it gets dark.
Yeah.
Like, was it one of those type of
they didn't come to us at all. No. I think maybe because it was too early, everything was still kind of building in our neighborhoods.
Oh, so there's not.
Yeah, and people probably went out elsewhere.
You hopeful for this year?
I'm hopeful for this year.
Are you going to be out there for 3 hours again? It's like Halloween is on a Tuesday this year.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on a Tuesday this year. Because Halloween weekend is like at the end of the month, and that's like the 28th, 29th. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if...
Should we all three do it and just drink beers in the front?
3 people.
Wait, there's 3 scarecrows. One of them's real. We're all real.
We're all real.
Are we
and
real?
We're drunk, all right?
Yeah.
That scarecrow is drinking.
Is that the professor?
Oh,
can you imagine if that was me? Because I have no hair.
Dude, that was one of the things we wanted to do. Like we wanted to find a wheelchair for me so I could go around because I shaved my head.
Yeah,
you know? Like
you're like the Filipino version.
Yeah, just.
All right, ghost stories.
Yeah, ghost stories. Actually, this is kind of. I feel like I don't really have a lot of ghost stories. But
yeah,
I think the only thing that I can relate is the Whaley house.
Oh,
right. I remember going there like as a kid. for like one of those field trips, like elementary school, or whatever. And they're like,
if you're not from here in SoCal, you have to make a field trip to Whaley House at some point for another.
Apparently, it's the most like haunted.
One of the most
haunted thing. And Coronado like hotel or whatever. Del.
Oh yeah, there's that Coronado Hotel Del room.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Baywatch, we would never know that.
Shoot.
That episode.
Oh, they made it.
They talked about that in Baywatch.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Was there a plot in those shows?
I don't know why. I
only remember 2 things about that show, dude.
All I remember is them running.
Yeah, dude. Shoot.
Like
there was more than the intro.
You just change it after the intro.
Dude. Baywatch is on. All right, it's over.
And then you fall asleep.
We have fun here.
You fall asleep after the intro. your 3-year-old or your
3-year-old?
Whoa.
Third grade self.
Okay.
Why is Baywatch scrambled?
Man.
All right, go stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was taking the tour, and then I just remember they were talking about this room or something. Like they were saying, like, oh, it hasn't been touched. Obviously, we got to clean it, right? But
yeah.
And then I just remember looking
just like
at this like chair, and then when I looked at it, it was like one of those like velvet things. So if you rub it the wrong way, it kind of like shifts, right?
Oh yeah,
at
like
the top, the second story.
Yeah, I think it's on the second floor. So then when I was like looking at it, just the chair itself, it looked normal, like it wasn't like ruffled or anything.
Yeah.
And then there's like this mirror, and then when I looked at the chair in the mirror, like you could see like an indentation of like
what?
Yeah, like someone was sitting on it. And
but it wasn't there before.
No, like you look at the chair and it's normal, and then you look at the mirror and then you could like see like a
and only in the reflection.
Yeah, only in the reflection.
Whoa,
it was weird.
You think it's some kind of
But then I'm thinking like maybe because I'm looking at the mirror, you see the other side of the velvet, so then it'll look different, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I've heard stories.
I'm the same way. Whenever we're like hear or like see weird things, I immediately start thinking of like
what
like a reasoning for it.
Do you feel like because I know you guys shoot? Do you feel like that can really be captured in some kind of sense? Like, have you ever had an experience?
No, but ever since I saw the movie Shudder, like I always looked at
Shudder.
Yeah,
it's an old horror movie. It's like there's cameras involved and all that, but like
don't watch the English version.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean that goes without saying. Like you never watch the English version if there's like an original Asian version. Yeah, whether it's Indonesian, Japanese, or whatever. Like it's
not even The Ring. You don't like The Ring?
The English version?
Yeah.
No, I like the.
Okay. Yeah, it's scarier.
Yeah. No, but anyways, like I do that now. Like I'm always looking at my photos like for like things to fix. No, I look for things to fix.
Oh,
okay.
Like, but so then in the back of my mind, I'm just like looking for things that shouldn't be there. Yeah, hasn't happened yet though. So
okay.
And plus from my not experience, but from what I've heard, like it shows up more in like film camera stuff. So yeah, I don't know what it is about film. Maybe it's because it's like more of a chemical process rather than just electric.
Not even with the lighting, or well, because like scary movies, they always have to have the flash go off, and then this.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me of the other thing I want to ask you guys. Like, what's your favorite like horror movie tropes?
Ooh, scary movie one.
No. No. Do you know what a trope is?
Oh, go ahead. Explain.
Show the definition right here.
Yeah.
Show the definition just at the bottom. It's like a trope is basically something that happens like a lot that like movies do. Like, for instance, the hero always gets the girl or something like that, or like the bad guy always loses. Those are tropes. Those are like common themes that happen over and over that occur. So like, just to give you an example, one of my favorite horror movie tropes is. And it happens a lot. Sometimes it's kind of cheesy, sometimes whatever, but I still love it regardless.
Yeah.
It's the one where like it's dark and you see like a big shadow or like a monster, and they turn on the light, it's gone.
Oh yeah,
I love,
it's right behind you.
Or it's like See, that's another trope too, where like they look forward and then there's nothing there, and
or
it's like behind
you, or
you
you think it's behind you and it's not, and they turn around, it's there.
Yeah. That's like a subversion of that trope. Yeah. So like things like that, like again, mine is the whole like light on off thing, and then like the monster's there or not, and then whatever happens to that. But like I don't know, I eat that shit up. You know. What about things? What do you guys like seeing in like horror movies?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't watch too many.
Well, I do, but like, I just want to get scared. Yeah.
Okay. Then what's the last movie?
You know what freaks me out more is like spiritual stuff is way more scary to me than like serial killer stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The serial killer stuff, it's intense, but
it's intense. Like people get killed or whatever, but but like the spirit stuff, man, like a lot of those. What is it?
Like someone died there, and like
Conjuring, those Conjuring.
Oh, the Conjuring movies.
Yeah,
the first one's like the best one.
First one was really good. That scared the shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Like Haunted Mansion, the new one.
Is that the one with Eddie Murphy?
No, there's a new one.
Oh,
yeah.
It's with.
It came out during the summer, which is really weird.
Haunted Mansion.
Tiffany.
2?
What's her name? Tiffany.
The Haunted Mansion in Victoria.
No. If only.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to.
What was the last movie to scare you, Art?
Shoot. What was it? No, it wasn't The Nun. I remember thinking The Nun sucked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Nun 2, and I hear that's not great either.
Maybe it was one of the Conjurings that came out.
Like one of the more recent ones?
Because there's 3 of them, right?
Dude, there's like 5 now.
Really? Oh, shit.
I think. I might be thinking wrong.
I recently watched like all those Halloween ones, the new ones were like
like the
it's nice, like,
the one with the Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
The Halloween one?
Shut the
Yeah.
What about you, Jason? What's the
trope?
Well, either trope or like what's the last movie to scare you?
Well, you know what? To be honest, I don't like scary movies.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will watch it if Nadine wants to watch it. But it's always something with subtitles.
So a foreign film.
Yeah. International like
that's always
scary movies are way more scarier sometimes.
Well, I feel like because if it's someone that looks like you're like, oh shit, that could be me. You know?
Is that racist?
No. I'm trying to relate, I'm not racist.
No, you're so like someone doesn't look like me,
No, I'm more like
the opposite. Sorry, yeah. Okay, okay. Rather than seeing like some white person get scared.
Like, this happens all the time. They're gonna run down this field for miles, and then what happens? That killer's already there. Maybe that's one of the tropes where I'm like, the killer's gonna be on the other
side, or like that, or like they trip and fall.
You're like, oh, here we go.
I actually like the Scream series, or like the Scream
the
like
TV
series
or the movies.
The movies, like the collection of movies. Like Scream is kind of like the Fast and the Furious of like slasher flicks for me. Like I'm into it,
Yeah. And then going back to what you said earlier, like you say like the supernatural stuff scares you more than like the
probably because I'm Catholic and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm like the opposite because like the serial because to me the serial killer shit can actually happen. It's like it gets, especially when they're like psychological thrillers too, and it's like that shit could fucking happen.
Saw, right?
Yeah.
Shoot.
That one's just funny to me. Saw is just funny to me. This guy just takes a bunch of people and plays games with them. They're fucked up games, but
How far does Saw go? Like, there's
that one I know has like 6 movies or something.
Well, I know they did like a Saw Ultimate one, right? It was something crazy where it was like
Saw everything,
something like that. Seen it.
I seen it.
Back to Ghost Stories. Are we still on Ghost Stories?
I don't know. Just talking about horror in general, but like the supernatural stuff. I mean,
have a ghost story?
No, I think Brian has
a few.
It's not like personal experience. It's just like I have a lot of friends that are
ghosts.
Yeah, right here. All right, you gotta keep that one in.
I forgot about that. I was like, which one in?
It's the crickets.
I mean, the most common ones that I hear from people are like shadow people. The ones?
Oh yeah, like the ones in the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg. They come and get him.
No, shadow people are they're basically like human form. they're just like really dark, like shadows. You know, shadow people are basically just literally just people you kind of see on the corner of your eye, that sort of thing. Like you ever see movement or anything like that?
Yeah.
You know, they're known to be just very elusive and signs of other things. But because I remember this one story that my sister told me when she was going to the academy up in NorCal, in like Cal Maritime. Like there was one part where they had to do, I don't know, some drill or something. So they had to go into like some old barracks and stuff that were used, you know, way back in the day or whatever. Yeah. And so she had like some encounters with like some shadow people over there. But my sister's funny because she's she doesn't give a fuck most of the time. And especially during training and all that, she's just tired of shit, right? So she would tell me that like when she was like sleeping in this like this barracks or whatever, right? Yeah. And there's like a bunch of people all around. Like if you, it's like a regular military barracks. So you have like bunk beds or whatever, and like it's like a big open space or whatever, right? That kind of thing. Yeah. She told me like as she was like trying to go to sleep or something like that, she just sees like this movement or whatever. She's like, "Fuck, I'm too tired for this shit."
So how big is this barracks? How many people?
I don't remember, but
if it was just me and someone else, I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Oh no, there's a bunch of people around.
Oh, okay,
there's a bunch of people around.
Like 20.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll say it like that. Yeah, I'm not sure like the exact specification, but like she told me it was like one of those old style barracks where it was like really big, bunch of bunk beds everywhere, you know, whatever, right? And like I was saying, she was trying to go to sleep and she sees like this movement going around, and like, you know, it's not one of those things where you can see like a body attached to the movement. It just it literally just looked like a shadow kind of like moving around, right? Yeah. And
Peter Pan shadow.
And then she just told me that she was just too tired to give a shit, so she's like, I'm just gonna turn around, go to sleep. And as soon as she turned around or whatever, she starts hearing like whispers of her name. And she's like, God damn it. You're like, I can't.
It's like, I see it on your uniform.
Yeah. It's like, I can't get over this shit.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Dude, when the Yin Yang twins die, that's what they're going to do.
Wait till you see my
Oh.
Yeah, that's scary. I mean, I would do the same thing, like shut my eyes and go to sleep. But if they're whispering in my ear, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, it was that kind of
scary.
Thing. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, she was tired of shit.
She was tired, so maybe she's like put in her own head.
It could have been. That's what I'm saying. But like at the same time, she saw some other stuff, and she said like, you know, someone was like rocking her or whatever,
her?
like
What?
And like her bunk, like the bunk thing was like shaking a little bit or whatever.
Hey, scoot over.
She was on the top, bottom.
I was like bottom or something like that. Okay. I think. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I think it wasn't like a full barracks too. It's like some people are like, you know, alone, and there's like one person only in that bunk. Right? She was like the only one on her like bunk thing. So it wouldn't be easily explained as like someone just like moving around or like someone trying to get up or whatever. Yeah. And it was one of those things where like she's just like, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep and just, you know, fucking forget it. And then I have this. I have my other friend Sayu. She's told me like a couple stories before. The one thing that she's like has before, I think the most recent one was like they went thrifting and they got like this little bowl for their apartment or whatever, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
A haunted bowl.
It turned out to be, apparently, according to her. Like it makes that sound. And like after hearing this story and some of those stories she told me about other stuff, because she has like this weird, I mean, it's like not really an ability, but like I guess you can call it ability. No, man, if only.
Right, cerebral.
Just put it on. Yeah, it's like a sense feeling or something like she won't get certain things because it feels off or whatever. But this bowl, like her partner got it, like and without like consulting her first. Like so, they brought it home, and like she told me one night that she was you know, they're asleep in their room or whatever, but like she's kind of woken up like in the middle of the night. And she's like hearing like this kind of like crying or whatever, and she sees like this like shadowy kind of like old woman kind of like shuffling around crying like where am I? What is it? You know, like this. Yeah. And then so she's like just there's like, what the fuck is this? You know? And then what is it? Like I think the whatever that was kind of noticed that she was awake, and like you know, you ever see like in the horror movies where they can move really quick or whatever? It fucking happened. Yeah, and she's like, I'm gonna just hide behind my you know, my partner over here and just, you know, like pretend I didn't see. Yeah. But apparently it did, and then it came over and was like, can you help me or whatever, you know, trying to like, you know, paw her or whatever. And like she's just like under the covers, like behind, like just go over there. And eventually like it stopped and like walked away or whatever, right? And then as soon as that happened, like as soon as I kind of left, like she just got up, turned on all the lights in the house, like to try to see if like she's not tripping out or anything like that. And then her partner got pissed. He's like, "What the fuck?" Because they had to go to Disneyland the next day. So it's like, "What the?" It's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What the fuck, man?"
The saddest place on earth to meet the happiest.
And then she told him about the like what she saw or whatever. And then she's like, "What did you?" And then she immediately told like, "What did you get from like the thrift shop? What did you get? Let me see it like right now." And then it was like the bowl, and she's like, "Yeah, we gotta like get rid of this." And they just took it back to the place.
Oh, really? And that's all everything.
This.
Yeah, that's all everything for that. And then like I think the other corroboration too is like the roommates at the time too. The other girl or whatever felt something around that time too, and she just closed her door. She's like, I don't want anyone to do anything with that. Like she said she felt something outside or whatever. But yeah,
damn, that's nuts to have.
Yeah,
I imagine that.
Yeah. And there was like I think there was another time too where she visited her parents' house, like she was sleeping over or whatever.
And then the bull showed up.
No, dude, imagine,
right?
Yeah, imagine.
We got this at that one place.
Imagine, but like, no, it was like she was sleeping, I think, in like the living room or something like that, and she felt like something was like watching her the entire night she was there. Wasn't sure what it was.
Her uncle.
And then, and then she immediately asked like her parents, like her sisters or whatever. It's like, hey, did you guys get something new over here? Like something in that corner? It was a mirror. It was a mirror.
Yeah.
It was a mirror. It's like, yeah, we got this new mirror or whatever.
She was watching herself in the mirror.
She felt something like watching her from the corner, and also like a hand kind of coming out or whatever. And she was like, and she told the parents and stuff, and it's like, just get rid of it, whatever. Yeah, but it's just like, how did you know it was like the mirror? It's like, she's like, I haven't seen that mirror before. Is that new? And she's like, yeah, we picked
tag on it.
Yeah,
Michael's.
But I mean, like that's some of the other things that I've heard from some friends. Yeah, I think there was another one too when my friend's grandpa passed or whatever, and like his family's like super Buddhist. So
what's super Buddhist?
Like regular Buddhist, No, it's the one where like if someone passes, like you have to make like this whole like after a certain amount, like it's almost like the Catholic like 40 days thing, except that for them you have to make like a whole like food and lay it out.
Oh, okay.
You leave the doors open. And it's also like after like 8 p.m. or something, like because they told him specifically like, hey, after 8 p.m. like what are you doing? It's like I'm just gonna be at home. It's like, okay, just stay home. You can't go out, right? Like you have to stay home.
Yeah, for the next 40 days or whatever.
No,
40 nights.
Not for the next 40 nights, just for that night, because it was after the certain amount of time. It was that night, and that's the night when the dead come back to kind of like visit the relatives to say goodbye or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And this was like, just lock your door, stay in your room. We're all gonna do that, right? And I think that night he had heard like a bunch of like really heavy footsteps out of his door, and like someone like lightly jiggling his doorknob or whatever. And like I asked him, I was like, how do you know it's not just just jiggling like that? But I was like, how do you know it's not just your family members or anything? It's like, well, my family really believes it. Like when they go to the room, they just stay in the room. They're also like older people, and like they go to sleep anyway at like 7 or 8, right? So it's no one else that he knows that would kind of do that. And
they're all messing with him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I was like, what if it's just like your uncle or your aunt just like messing with you or whatever? But according to him, like, and the reason why like I know about this too is because like he was texting me this entire time this was happening to him.
I'm scared.
No, help me.
No, it was more of like, I'm texting you this so that whatever is like outside my door is gonna haunt you too. I was like, man, fuck you. I was like, man,
you go to hell right now.
He like puts his phone under the door.
Yeah, but so then that kind of happened, and then like he said he heard like the footsteps go down or whatever. He hears like a bunch of like loud crash, and he says that he felt like the whole house kind of shake. Yeah. And like initially he thought it was like, what if it's like an earthquake or whatever, right? And then so in the morning he goes to Facebook to see, because when earthquake happens, everyone posts about it, right?
All the aunties.
Nothing. Or not even all the aunties, just some friends too. Like but he finds nothing on his feed or nothing like that, and then he tells his folks and like his grandparents, his older like aunts and uncles that he lives with, and then they're all happy.
Yeah.
They're all happy. And he's like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? It's like, well, then that means like our grandpa, like he just came in to say goodbye or whatever, right?
They ate the food.
No,
Yeah.
that's the thing about the food. When they went to when they go check out the food, the food's like just scattered everywhere.
What?
It's like scattered everywhere. Like it's just like a big mess. But they're all happy about it.
Yeah.
And then it's
That's
like
wild.
Yeah. Because that what was it? Like I think it's also a thing too where it's also like when they come in when a spirit comes to visit, like they're not alone.
Yeah.
Like any lost or wanting experience will kind of like travel with them.
Yeah.
So it's not because of like the grandpa or whatever. It could be whatever was following him or something like that did all that stuff too. Huh. And also, like, I think as like a shepherd to the dead, there's like two other big spirits too. One of them has like a horse head. The other one has like a ox head or whatever like that too. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not Buddhist, but like this is what he told me.
Let us know in the comments if you're a super Buddhist or
super Buddhist or regular Buddhist. Yeah, I have a lot of friends who have stories like that, and like, you know, I'm pretty skeptical of all the things, but I'm always willing to believe too as well. But I've never had anything, you know, personally happen to me besides that one sleep paralysis story I told you guys about. Yeah, that was probably it.
Yeah, I don't even think that's supernatural for me anymore, dude.
It's just right. It's natural. It's just natural.
It's not supernatural.
It's not supernatural.
It's regular natural.
Regular natural.
You don't have any like friends that have told you stuff like that?
My cousin actually. So my cousin Erwin. Shout out to my cousin Erwin, and he told me this story. I'll probably butcher it, but from what I remember, my cousin used to live in Hawaii. He now lives in the Portland area, and I want to say he had a friend that was a janitor, and so his friend would clean buildings. Brought his, I want to say son. So let's just say his friend and his friend's son. So wherever he went and cleaned. And if you know Hawaii has a bunch of old buildings, just in general, right?
Yeah.
Old buildings. And so one of the places that they cleaned at was where the old queen used to stay. Like, picture the Capitol, like something Capitol-esque.
Oh, in Hawaii, right? Yeah.
In Hawaii. Like, you know, big building, long hallways.
Right.
West Wing, you know. At the end of the hallway, it was another entrance because that's where the stairs is. So that's where the son would play, like in the staircase, while the dad would vacuum that long hallway up and down. To keep the kid occupied, he would bring his little bouncy ball, like dodgeball ball, and so he would bounce it off the walls. In the staircase,
it's like The Shining.
I've never seen The Shining.
Oh, really?
Well, no. Maybe this is from The Shining.
I was like, this sounds familiar.
Yeah. And so the kid would bounce the ball, and dad would, you know, just do his thing. Came back to the kid, and because he was like, why is he laughing? What's going on?
Yeah.
So he checked up on the kid, and he's like, what's going on, son? And so he's like, oh, I'm just playing with the bounce ball. And so, okay, you having fun? He's like, yeah, I'm playing with this lady that I just met.
Oh, geez.
Oh, no.
And he was like, what lady? Because it's after hours.
He's the only one there.
It's the two of them. I don't know if there was like an alarm or whatever the case is, but it's only them two in the building. And he's like, what lady, son? And he's like, this lady.
Lady in white.
No, it's always a lady in white, right?
White lady.
But he's like, no, this lady. And he's like, do you know what she looks like? She looks like me because they're Filipino or whatever, you know. He's all, if you saw a picture, would you like know what that lady looks like? Like, yeah. And so he's like, okay. I think they passed by this photo, and he's like, oh, that's her.
Yeah.
And so it was like a picture of the queen.
Yeah.
And so he was playing ball with the queen.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think that's like the only thing that like
it's wild.
I know, like, you know, close enough to
see. That's the thing with like kids and stuff.
They can see things.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, it's like if a kid tells you something, like, you should probably believe it because like they have no reason to lie. You know,
they don't.
Like,
and they're pretty like, you know, they'll say whatever
it was. Hey, you know, yeah.
Like, shut up.
My
get out of my face.
Like Will Ferrell moment.
Yeah.
Shut up. But I remember
that's pretty good though.
Growing up though, we used to drive by this, I don't know how to describe it, but like this dark area in growing up in Hawaii, like where we had like these big old trees that would overshadow the the road, right?
Yeah.
And they mentioned that I saw someone like in a white dress. It's always in a white dress.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, oh, who's that lady over there? Yeah. And then I think going back to that, like someone actually died there. Oh. And I think that was like an area where people actually committed suicide too.
Yeah.
So that was like me growing up because I would see things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, who's that?
You're like, who's talking about? Who's that?
Yeah. So I mean, those are the only ghost stories that I kind of know.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I don't think I have a lot of ghost stories because I don't know if like maybe I did experience stuff and I just block it, you know? 'Cause I didn't want to feel like that scared.
You just have a lot of boo things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just block.
Trying to get a
block all those scary.
Block all the ghosts.
Yeah, block them.
Who's this new boo thing?
Yeah.
Block.
Trying to get a ghost blow.
What?
Whoa.
No, like in Ghostbusters. You don't remember Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember it's like there was that part in Ghostbusters.
What part? Wait, which ghost? There's so many Ghostbusters.
It's
movies.
definitely
it's the original one.
Yeah,
it's the original
it's
one.
the one where like
you haven't seen the original one in a while.
You have to like not watch it on
No.
TV because it's definitely not on the TV version.
Well, what happened?
It's basically just like his like pants start
were
getting
down?
His pants start getting unbuttoned and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
What?
Gnarly.
Yeah.
What is it? A succubus? That's what they are, right?
No.
Succubus?
Well, I mean, not the ghost, the version of that. Yeah. That's just a straight up demon dog.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Different category.
Different category. Yeah.
watch
Different
that.
category.
All right, next.
Yeah, if you guys got any ghost stories, share them with us. Like I always like hearing them from friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I can tell you you're wrong. I'm just kidding.
No.
Put it in the comments below. Ghost story. We'll follow up with a ghost story. And we'll share that on the pod.
Yeah, sure.
You can go anonymous, or you can let us know who you are.
Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah.
Brian likes to be frightened.
Oh, yeah. Or if you got any good horror movie recommendations, those are good too.
Are you a horror person?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm more a comedy. Like I'll watch comedy all day.
Yeah, me and Alex we really got into like horror stuff. He'd be like into like those Fangoria like
what is
magazines and
Fangoria?
stuff.
Like vampire?
No, I think it's like some kind
Fangoria?
of like horror like website or thing where they go over like scary movies and all things horror and stuff.
That's cool. Also, this year not really that great for horror movies.
No.
Nah.
Just this year? Oh, because the writer's strike?
Not because of the writer. It's just I don't know what it is.
Dude, the world in general is scarier than.
Yeah.
That's
like I said, reality is scarier than fiction.
All right, random fun.
All right.
This is I guess Halloween theme.
Yeah.
If you were a Star Wars character, who would you be?
A Star Wars character. I'd be a jizz whaler.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I said Star Wars character.
It is a Star Wars character, dude.
What is that?
Do you remember the cantina? Those guys playing the instruments?
Oh,
those are jizz whalers.
How do you know this,
dude? It's Star Wars trivia, man.
But like they never mentioned it though.
The music they play is jizz, but they just retconned it recently to be jats.
Where do they? How did you find out? Like,
dude, extended universe. It's, you look into stuff, you read stuff.
Oh, so you read it somewhere.
Was it in the credits? Like,
no,
jizz whalers.
Yeah.
Ryan and the jizz whalers.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be a jizz whaler.
I think I'd just be like something, like classic and the little teddy bears.
Oh,
you'd be an Ewok? It's because of Tagalog.
Yeah, dude. 'Cause I speak Tagalog.
that was my.
You're gonna be an Ewok. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I wouldn't mind.
So I like being Mike is like I'm playing music. I'm in a bar. Whatever.
I mean, my answer was Ewoks, but if you
mine's telling me no. Wait.
My answer was Ewoks, but I mean, just for present day, Mandalorian. I think
that'd be kind of cool.
Series, yeah.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Like badass, yeah. But he always knows the way, so this is the way. I'd be one of those little Padawans when Anakin comes.
Oh no!
To slay them. Jesus.
You'd be a Jedi in training on Padawan.
Like, what do we do?
You're breaking my heart, Anakin.
Oh my gosh, dude! Did you see that?
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman. But like they cut between Thor and that scene.
Oh,
it's so funny.
Why? What was it?
So like when
you gotta show this afterwards.
Yeah,
we'll look up on YouTube. Yeah,
but when like Anakin's like, Or when she's like, I always love you. He's like, lawyer.
Yeah.
Right. And then Thor is like, Jane. It's so funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I love those mashups like that. Yeah.
Natalie Portman. Okay.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, she was on Baywatch one time.
Really?
I couldn't tell because it was scrambled.
I only watched to the intro. So.
Next question.
All right.
What is the thing in horror movies that makes them so terrifying to you?
What is the thing in horror movies that makes them terrifying?
Yeah, what part of it? Or is there something that you can't stand? I know we talk about tropes, but I think for me in horror movies, I don't like
You don't like jump scares?
what's that?
Like when something surprises you and you're like, ugh.
No. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't like when it gets gory.
Oh,
I'm not a gore person.
Yeah.
I like body horror.
Like
Body
Saw.
horror. Body horror is also like when
You see like bones,
like
getting
bones,
detached.
or
I don't like that.
Like
stuff.
say for instance, a person starts morphing into something, and you see like the visceral kind of like kind of thing like that. Yeah,
like that's when I don't like that part of.
It's the psychological piece, you know. It's like a really good storyteller just just got
brain.
you, like you just got.
Yeah,
like so for you, it's if it hits something close to home or what?
Nah, it's just like, man, it's like I didn't know that this could exist, but dang, that's pretty scary, and you really caught me like. You know when it's like so good that you're just like it's so believable because you're just encapsulated by like this movie.
Yeah,
man, this could really. It was probably not gonna happen, but it's like, man, they make it seem like it could happen.
Yeah,
you know, I think that's what gets me the worst is like when it starts to feel like it messed me up in the head a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, it's like I didn't have that belief before, but now I believe it.
You're like, I never heard of this before, but now I'm afraid of it.
Yeah,
kind of thing?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, it's like because like all that supernatural or like that kind of stuff. I guess I'm also kind of desensitized since I watch like a lot of horror movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's like the more real aspect of things.
Yeah,
you know, it could happen.
It could happen. But I'm more scared of like the older films where I feel like it's almost real. Like you have someone like a camcorder just going around and
the found footage ones, right? Like Blair Witch,
like Blair Witch,
okay. Or what was the one that was filmed here over in the house in PQ? It was like a limited release, dude. That one
and that one
scared me.
Yeah, Paranormal Activity, and
it was like a $15,000 budget.
Yeah, it was a low budget film,
and it like gross like.
You remember
crazy.
that movie? Like back in the day, like. Because it's basically like a camera, and then you see like stuff happening to this couple, and as they live in this
it's like
house.
this couple, like newlywed. The guy's like, "Hey, I got a camera."
Wow!
No, I'm just playing.
You haven't seen the movie? It's an old movie now, but like I think it still holds up.
All the spinoffs kind of suck. All the 2, 3, and 4.
See, that's what I kind of hate about like horror movies, because with every horror movie they try and make it like a franchise, and then I get it, money, sure.
Yeah.
But with every iteration, it's like not as good.
Yeah.
You know,
it's crazy because that one was filmed like around here. You know.
For a good while when that happened, me and my friends, we figured out where it was, and we would drive by it like to go visit it. But then there was like a security guard over there because people would find out what it is. They want to go to. They learn about that fact. They want to go to the house.
It's like the sorry. It's like the Twilight House over in Portland or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to go see some vampires.
Yeah.
Or like the Fast and Furious house in LA.
Oh, in LA, yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Full House.
In
NorCal.
Next question.
Sure.
Which Marvel Cinematic Universe character would you want to date?
Date?
You're the dream one.
I don't know which one that is.
That one, though.
Oh.
So Brian.
No, I don't know, man. Cinematic universe?
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies now, man.
Yeah.
There's like a lot to kind of think of. I don't know, Black Widow.
Yeah, that's a good one, you know.
Yeah, it's a good classic.
Take control and like
Well, we know what Art likes now.
Has you in an arm bar?
Yeah, dude, you're just like
I submit.
Pineapple. Oklahoma.
I know who Art would.
What?
Who do you think?
Jubilee.
Jubilee.
Jubilee, the Asian one?
Yeah.
Nah.
X-Men, yeah.
No, it would be
Mystique.
Ooh. Because she could be anybody.
Yeah, she could be anybody.
Hey, Art. You're reading my mind.
Yeah, you're not letting that go.
He's anyway.
Sure.
No, I had it. Oh shoot! What
Wait,
is
so
that?
MCU? So would you say the old X-Men too, or is that
much.
not even a part of it?
I don't know. I'm not
Or
sure.
are we just open to whatever?
I thought it was just Marvel properties. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you said MCU, like the
I'm
movie
thinking
universe.
yeah.
I don't know. Then I don't know if you consider that because I don't know if Marvel has done anything with the X-Men movies.
Nah.
I forgot who's that under. Anyway,
Universal.
so who was the one you were thinking of?
feel
What
like
about you,
I had
Jason?
it.
I'm trying to think.
Wait, what was yours again?
Oh, initially Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yeah,
Black
that's
Widow's
right.
a good one.
Take control.
I want to say someone different. I'm like trying to think
think
of all the
I mean, that
movies
Olsen
now.
that Olsen sister is like pretty bad
that's a good
too.
one, too.
Oh, Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet
Scarlet Witch.
You know what I mean? Bewitch me.
Vision was onto something, dude. She
Like
was-
she's so good, a robot fell in love with her.
Wow, the Vision, man.
Vision, bro. Like that's
Jeez, that was an interesting relationship.
I mean, that did happen. So
Yeah. I would say maybe like Gamora. Go
Gamora.
okay, yeah.
Who's
You like him green?
Who's that Latin one?
Latin one.
She's like
Oh no, that's
America.
No. I know what you're talking
Captain
about.
Marvel. No, not the Captain Marvel.
She's not Captain Marvel. Oh, God dang.
You know what I'm talking about though?
Yeah. I know from Multiverse of Madness.
Multiverse,
right?
yeah.
She was introduced in that. Her last name was America. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see Multiverse
The
of
Latin
Madness?
one.
Yeah. Okay, no, I get that. Yeah.
I don't know her name though.
I forgot her name.
It's
I
like
can't think of it
mushed
right now.
into like
Yeah.
it's been used.
I'm
like,
gonna have to
her
watch that again. Scrambled.
That's a good clip right there. Just for old time's sake.
Yeah.
name. Roll to say.
Is that what you do, Art? Like, whenever you want to get your rocks up, you just like, okay, I can't. It's too clear. I need to scramble this.
I think so.
Yeah. So I rip it from the internet and then I put a scramble filter over it.
Just for old time's sake.
Just kidding.
Or are you?
All right, last question. If you were in a zombie apocalypse and had to survive, what would be your weapon of choice?
A weapon.
Weapon of choice?
I'd probably go with like a big.
Are we talking like melee?
It's whatever you want. Whatever you want.
End of days. I kind of
days?
want to go old school.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a bayonet.
Bayonet?
Like old, where like you shoot and it's powder too. with a thing to stab.
Why?
And you're like, oh.
I don't know.
There's more than one.
Shoot, I'm dead. I think just for the experience. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like what is the most?
I'm trying to think
You're
of
trying
like
to survive, huh? That's
Yeah,
what you're thinking?
I'm trying to think of like a more practical thing. Like what's around my house, right?
Yeah.
Because like I feel like a gun would. It depends what kind of zombie. Because if you don't really want a gun because that attracts sound and that's going to attract more.
See,
right?
that's why I
Like
feel
Walking Dead.
yeah, that's why I feel like I would do something where
So
you
they're
could
slow
reuse,
zombies.
Yeah, slow zombies.
Okay.
where you could reuse your bullets, right? Because you don't know when you're gonna find other bullets. So like an arrow, bow and arrow, or like
I have one of those. Yeah.
or like a cross, like kind of
Oh,
like
yeah, you
Daryl.
have
You know
a-
what I mean?
I have a bow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would more realistically choose like a shovel or something like that.
Shovel?
Shovel?
Like
Over an axe?
Yeah, maybe like a pickaxe or something like that,
Okay.
or like a shovel. I'm just trying to think of
A
what's
sword would
around.
be cool, like a
Sword will
Katana?
dull. The sword,
Oh.
katana's like always like in there, but that's gonna realistically dull.
But then
You know?
you know, just go on like a rock, just
Sure,
like they do like with hatchets and stuff.
I feel like it's too high maintenance. Like, it's really prone to breaking because the blade's so thin. So that's why it's like a shovel.
Then
It's
Excalibur.
A nice big, yeah.
Yeah. Sword
The
and
one.
stone.
Big old heavy lightsaber. Give me a lightsaber.
Oh, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
Are we making up stuff or?
Yeah, I know. Are we going? Because then I just want magic powers then.
Yeah. I just want to make everybody alive again.
Yeah, but realistically, something like a shovel or like some other blunt object, because I feel like one, it's reusable. One, like it's relatively silent, I guess.
Bam Bam's bat.
Bam, oh,
Yeah.
that would have been
Bam, bam.
Yeah, nice. Like
Like a big old club.
is it what's his name? Neagle? Is it Neagle?
Oh,
What's his name?
Negan.
Negan. I was
Yeah,
like,
Negan.
who's Neagle?
I was like, Kegel?
I was like, what are you trying to say?
Go to Q&As. So Q&As, this is questions from the community.
Sure.
From our Instagram, our stories,
Yeah.
wherever you send our questions to. This is where we read them. So Q&As. So this one is actually from Nadine.
Oh,
What dead person would you have lunch with to pick their brain? Like actually pick their brain, or
like a delicacy.
Zombie?
They're dead still.
Yeah.
Dead
Who would you bring back
person
from the dead to have lunch with?
to have lunch with?
Chadwick Boseman.
Chad. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be...
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Honestly, dude, I was actually reading this quote, right? And the quote was from Robin Williams.
Oh,
Yeah?
Robin
And it was
Williams
like pretty gnarly.
Yeah?
Like actually, I saved it because it's pretty gnarly.
Okay. What is it?
did. From Miss Doubtfire.
Yeah, dude. Oh, he was hit by a runaway.
That's a pretty good impression. Oh my god.
Oh, where am I? That's oh man. Or Heath Ledger, dude. I feel like
Heath Ledger?
Heath
Okay.
Ledger. Okay.
Or but yeah, Robin Williams probably
Okay.
though. I'm more into
So
that
why
one.
would you bring back or Chadwick Boseman? Like, what would you pick his brain?
I think he did a lot of great movies and great movies for his community as well. I really liked what do you call it?
Oh, Black Panther.
No, not Beast. I mean, I love Black Panther. I mean, I like Marvel in general, but
Yeah,
was it called 42?
Okay.
Jackie Robinson.
Okay. Yeah.
I like him
That's a good
in
one.
it. And I like the story too, like him as a person going through what he was going through to do all those movies and not tell anyone.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
like after
That's a
that, I was
big
like,
thing.
dude, that's respect. Like, so I wouldn't mind just having a day and having lunch with him.
Yeah.
I found that quote though by Robin
well-
Williams.
Yeah. What is it?
So it's pretty heavy.
Oh.
So he says, I think the saddest people always try their hardest to make other people happy because they know what it feels like to feel absolutely worthless and they don't want that for anyone else to feel like that.
Yeah.
True.
What? I was like, oh yeah.
So you'd bring back Robin Williams, or
I would just like to talk to him about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Like,
He has come back as Miss
yeah, but he comes back as
Doubtfire. He
Doubtfire.
has come back as Miss Doubtfire. Oh no! Oh!
why did you bring me back like this?
He said Robin Williams, not Mickey Mouse. Oh, Mickey.
All right, what's yours?
Oh shit!
I don't know. I'm
This whole time we were laughing. You didn't.
Yeah.
no,
What?
because I don't know. I mean, I just saw Pet Sematary last night with some friends too. I was like,
Oh really?
the dead are better staying dead.
Yeah. No fair, no fair.
No, but if it was, I don't know. It's a tough call. Like, because there's, I don't know, someone that has a secret. I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln.
Find
be
out,
kinda cool,
find out
though.
where the
That'd be-
national treasure is hidden.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Abraham Lincoln. I kind of meet Abraham Lincoln. Sorry, Robin.
I would have to think about that a little bit. So let's just move on.
Next question is from.
I'm surprised you didn't say like Kobe or something. No,
I mean, I would.
But if you had to choose,
number
you have to
two.
choose. Yeah.
I kind of want to pick Chadwick's though. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
how he died though, and his journey towards the end.
Yeah.
I think that's.
See, that's what I mean. Like that's how I talked about. Like, cause you know, like he's such a person that brings like joy.
Yeah.
But like just going through so much.
Oh,
yeah.
Internally.
Yeah, like I like
you know
that.
what I mean?
I think that's
Yeah.
what catches me.
So I'm just like,
Well, he had what's that movie where he was a doctor or something?
Patch Adams.
I love that movie. That was a sad movie.
Yeah.
But I love that movie too.
Bicentennial man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Flubber.
Oh man.
This one's from Melissa. This is Melissa from college, SCSU.
oh, cool.
Our college years.
Yeah.
What's the best Halloween costume you've dressed up as?
Oh, it was a Heath Ledger Joker.
Wait, did you?
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you put your hair down, huh?
Yeah. It was like,
Oh, I can see that. I can
it
see
was,
that.
And then
Yeah.
I had
You
the
have a pic-
makeup, like just.
You have a picture of
Wow.
You know what? I don't, which kind
Damn.
of sucks.
I feel like if
it
I do,
really
I
sucks.
gotta find like my Facebook pictures, you know, like or my
Yeah, there was like maybe once someone caught me on something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, when you say best, like, is like the best quality or like,
whatever best means to you.
all right.
Like you put the most effort or whatever the case is, or you thought it was like the most funniest to you.
I was Sonic one time.
Sonic, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
I had like Liberty
Wario.
Spikes.
Got all
War
the-
Hero?
I was Wario.
Oh, Wario.
Oh, what?
Wario.
You have
Yeah.
a picture of that?
I think I do somewhere because
just giving pills to people.
Because you have the hat, right? Does he wear a hat?
Kind of, sort of. Because the reason why is because like my other friends were like Mario, Luigi, and then
Dr. Mario, or Dr. Mario.
It was Mario, Luigi, and then I was Wario. Another friend was Waluigi, and then our other friend was Prince Peach.
Waluigi is the villain, right?
Evil Luigi.
Okay, I think a good costume. Now that we're talking about costumes, shout out to the homie Ray Ray. I don't know if you guys met Ray Ray before.
Yeah.
You guys know Ray Ray.
Yeah, I know Ray Ray.
One time in college, he dressed up as Beast. He had long hair too.
I remember that.
It was a party. We went to a party. He dressed up as Beast, and he painted
blue,
his
right?
whole body blue.
Was it body paint?
I think he had glasses too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That reminds me, I did a Blanca one time.
Oh shit! You did Blanca?
Yeah.
You know what's funny though
green.
about that? He painted his whole body blue.
Right.
So at the end of the night, you knew who he danced with.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
Everyone
Who was blue.
Oh, you knew who he danced with?
Yeah, everyone was blue. But I think for me, I threw back my old FedEx uniform. So
Nice.
I found it in a box, and I had the shorts. Yeah. I had the like lanyard, and then the FedEx jacket. And so I brought a package with me as part of my costume.
Nice.
Like, did you hold it like?
and then you let go,
like a D in a box. Yeah. No, I had a clipboard too. I forgot what I put. I put something on there.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Old school like costume. Like, I was like, "Hey man, are you a Mormon?" It's like, "No, I work at Fry's. I'm a Fry's employee."
R.I.P. Fry's.
Yeah, dude. R.I.P. Fry's. Fry's looks front.
Yeah, you can't sponsor the pod because you're no longer here. So, next question. This is from Dining with Christine. Shout out to Christine.
Oh, hey, yeah. She was at the when we went at the food truck, right?
Yes.
Was it that Christine?
Yeah, you met her. You met her to the
yeah, and
So she asked, "Do you dress up for Halloween? And what are your Halloween plans for this year?"
I was gonna say I do like to dress up, like those like crazy costume like things, but I haven't really had like the inspiration lately,
right?
Or the motivation. I don't know.
You should dress up as Miss Doubtfire for Robin Williams.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or you could be Patch Adams, dude.
Patch Adams.
Yeah.
You do have the doctor coat. You just need the nose.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For me, I don't really dress up too much. It depends, like if I have a bunch of friends or whatever, or that kind of. Usually I go simple. Like I have a bunch of like go-to costumes, like I had some of my dad's old military fatigue, so I'll just go like as an army guy.
Okay.
Or I do this, like, but then it gets like too warm or whatever. So I have a bunch of like really safe, easy costumes if I need to like have a costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I don't really dress too much this year. Plans are like kind of up in the air, like because it's like the first.
It's hard, yeah.
It's like the first. It's the first Halloween kind of like coming out of the pandemic, even though it's technically still not over. But so I don't know how things are going, but and most of the time I think for the I think in the years coming out of like college and stuff like that, I was working downtown.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't know, like downtown and Halloween is like the craziest night of the year.
Crazy.
Yeah. You just see a bunch of like everyone's costumes and, fights and all that stuff. Always good times.
I remember Santa was fighting Burger King one time.
What?
Yo, what?
Crazy.
Who won?
Huh?
Who won?
Freaking Santa, dude.
Hell yeah.
He had all his reindeers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember I was like, I don't even think I was 21 yet. I think I was like, yo, we should just go downtown and just like scope it out,
Yeah. Still kind of a good thing. But yeah, plans this year, I don't really know. I have a couple friends, like they're like doing some small things, like, while they, one of my other friends, what he does is, he has like a little party in the front of his house where he like,
the garage area?
Like a reverse mullet?
Well, no, it's like the, what the fuck? No.
Party in the front.
It took me a little bit. It took me a little bit to understand. No, but it's in the front of this house, and it's like he opens up his garage, and like everyone brings like food. It's like a potluck.
Yeah.
And then he has like a projector, so he'll show like scary movies and stuff, and we hand out like candy to kids and stuff like. So sometimes he does that. But,
nice.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's gonna be year 2. I'm gonna try to see if there's any trick or treaters this year.
And then
I got that costume for a reason, so I need to utilize that costume and pass out some candy.
Honestly, lately Halloween has just been me sitting in the dark because I don't want kids to come over. Because because I don't got no candy. Leave us alone.
You're just in your boxers.
Like I'm in my room, like just watching TV in the dark.
Have you guys seen any like TPing going around?
No.
I don't think people do that anymore. Maybe. Yeah. Not saying that they should, but like, because like I remember growing up, like sometimes you'd like see like a house just like completely TP'd or whatever. Right?
No one's that childish anymore, I guess.
Yeah, because everyone just want to get canceled.
Yeah, they don't want to get canceled.
No, they just want candy now.
Yeah. Last question. This is from Alan. This is a quick question. Help me, Alan. Tootsie Rolls or candy corn? Yay or nay?
Tootsie Rolls for sure.
Tootsie Rolls? I would say Tootsie Rolls. I'm not a fan of candy corn.
I'm a fat ass, so I'll eat whatever.
What? Yeah. Candy corn?
Yeah, I'll eat candy corn.
I like those Tootsie Rolls that are different flavors.
Oh, yeah. Those are good.
Oh, the Tootsie Rolls with like something in the middle or something like that? Candy technology, man. Yeah.
Nuts. All right.
What the fuck was that?
Nuts.
Wow.
Last call. The second. This is where we have our thank you, shout outs, anything you want to plug, upcoming events, and I guess we have pod encounters.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, thank you to Dee and David for having me as their photographer for the wedding. They're good friends, and I wish you the best in your marriage. Also, shout out to my friends who also went to the wedding, which I forgot to mention too. Sayu, Alex, Aiden, and all of our other friends too who participated in their shenanigans, because throughout the wedding, I forgot to say this too.
Tattoo story?
Not tattoo story. What?
I saw something in your stories like something about a tattoo.
No, I don't. Okay. No. So what the thing was is that all throughout the wedding, they it goes back a little bit. Long story short, they would put tags on me.
Oh, I saw. It's
like you know the label maker tags. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all throughout the wedding, they would find ways to sneak up and put like tags on me, like just stick them on me. And the funniest part is that no one, not even from like the bride and groom's family, just stopped to say like, hey, there's something on you. Yeah. So I was walking around with like a bunch of tags on my back, on my hat, like on my shoes and stuff like that. And I didn't realize it until after when I started taking, I was like, what? This has been on me the entire time. And also for my, for Patrick, I would ask him, I was like, hey, is there anything on me? And like, he would say no, because he was in on it. Liar. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, you lied to me.
You should have charged him extra.
Yeah. No, I was going to dock his pay. Because I'm the one paying him. Yeah. But yeah, thanks to all my friends for making a memorable weekend out of it. And thank you again for the ghost stories from Ellis and Sayu that I shared. Yeah.
Well, I mean, thanks, Christine, again for throwing that giveaway. So
you can go.
Yeah, so I could go and experience something different. LJ Asia for all the party and the food yesterday. Homie Alex, Drew, Richard, Camille for kicking it afterwards. And my homegirl Alyssa, she always be telling me like, she's watching the pod or like something. So it's like means a lot.
Does she watch? So does she actually watch, or does she?
Or I think she listens to it because she drives. She has a pretty long commute. So she's always saying like, I gotta check out this episode. She's from Menifee, Temecula area. So
what? That's where she lives right now.
Yeah. Oh, Menifee. Yeah, Menifee is like a pretty up and coming area.
Local.
Yeah, it used to be, but thank you for the support, Christine. Thanks for listening to be a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah. Thanks for leaving that stuff in the comments. Yeah, she should be tagging me in the comments.
That's a cool friendship that you started doing all of this too.
Yeah.
Thank you to my wife. We went to Irvine. We had a good day. It was a much needed day to kind of just do whatever.
Right.
Shout out to everyone that's been listening. I love hearing these stories. Even when it's like our friends meeting each other, or like they how do you I think the last one was at Andy, your friend Andy's work.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you guys know each other? Like what? How do you I like hearing
shout out to Andy too.
Yeah. Like hearing those kind of stories. Yeah. And shout out to Art for the suspenders. I've been
you just pop and lock in.
Let me throw one for my family, dude, because honestly I think my cousin Rochelle watches these. She lets my godson listen and see me on YouTube.
Oh wow.
She'll just play it, in the background and stuff. And then Obviously, my PIC, CJ, he wanted to get a shout out, so here it is.
Oh, yeah. Nice. CJ, if you're watching all the way to the end, you will be a guest down the line.
Hey. When we get guests.
Yeah, when we get guests, it's going to be right here, like we said. I talked to Nadine about this, too. She was like, you know what, just use this computer chair. Humble beginnings. You don't need a full thing. I said, all right, we'll talk about it. Man. So, shout out to everyone that's been supportive. Episode 10. Shout out to you. I gotta
say, Joanna too. She's the middle child of the family, so I don't want to leave her out. But
okay.
So the middle child always gets left out, right?
But I don't think she really likes it. Come on now.
I think I met her, right? Yeah. Is she in Escondido, County? That's her house to shoot.
Oh no, that's Rochelle.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
No, but shout out to you guys. This is episode 10 for sticking this through, for actually dressing up too.
I feel like I'm the one that only dressed.
What?
Hey,
I don't wear this. I don't wear these jeans, and I don't wear these two together and have these jeans all the way to my crotch area and suspenders.
I only wear headbands at Coachella.
Yeah, you don't wear this.
Well, you wear hairbands on when we do shoots to keep like.
That's the sweat out my eyes.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys, because episode 10 is when podcasts usually end.
Really?
I think that's the average. I heard it somewhere.
Wow.
Because a lot of people too, they just want results and
so fast.
They're not. They're not willing to stick it through.
Yeah.
Well, especially there's a lot of post editing, all this stuff. There's a whole production,
right?
Behind the scenes that goes to setting this up. It's not just us sitting here and you're watching on the end.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes on.
It's not me showing up late all the time and having to set up all the cameras and.
It's ghost art.
Yeah, thank you all for your support. And then again, as always, share with us with your ghost stories, any paranormal encounters, any of your favorite costumes, that sort of thing. And have a safe Halloween.
Hello.
Dude, I want Halo right now.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, man.
Shoot, I don't know if I want to mix beer and Halo right now.
Why not? Oh, I guess.
That's
Halo, my Jen.
But thank you to all for hanging out with us. I'm Brewpac.shakur.
Art.
And this is Brian.
Happy Halloween. Oh, man. I got to take the suspenders off now.
I got to take off my clothes.
Oh, yeah.